Hi everyone, it's Betsy Havens with the Law of Radiance. I wanted to share a little bit about a blog I just wrote and put on our website about how to get back to your radiant path even when you're having the grumpies. Now, the inspiration for this blog was when I went on an awesome vacation last weekend. I went with some of my favorite people to this amazing festival called Lightning in a Bottle. I got to have a chance to get away, take a road trip, and go to a place where there were tons of workshops on meditation and personal transformation and yoga, and I even took a dance hall class. It was loads of fun, and I had plenty of opportunities to really connect with my highest self, my most radiant self. In the Law of Radiance, we talk about when we are really connected with our unique gifts and our talents and our wonderful personal qualities that make us so unique. We're able to build the life that we really want and create goals that make sense for our uniqueness. And when we're aligned with our highest self, we can live our best lives. So I've been really practicing that in my life lately, and so I felt like I've been really in the flow of living from my best self. So when I got to Lightning in a Bottle, I was surprised because I unfortunately had a moment of, or an afternoon of some really grumpiness, and for me, I just didn't eat lunch on time, and it just sent me into a spiral of really snapping at people that I love around me and taking things way too seriously. Little things that were not a big deal really bothered me, and I think this happens in our everyday life when we're feeling tired or cranky, or we've been traveling a lot, or we're out of our element. We tend to get grumpy, and this is the season for it. Being summertime with lots of vacations, we have the chance to connect with our most radiant self, and the opportunity for grumpiness to set in is there too. So I wanted to share some ways to prevent those grumpiness from taking over your life, and some ideas about how to get back to your radiant path as soon as possible. So the first one sounds pretty easy. It's preventing those grumpiness from happening in the first place. So you know yourself the best. Is it that you need sleep, or you need your morning run, or your cup of coffee, or your snacks? Whatever it might be, take the time to give that to yourself. Ask for what you need, whether it's time or space or energy or just a break, to make sure you take care of yourself. And that way, it's a gift that you are giving to yourself and those who are around you and the people that you love. Number two, take a break. If you feel like the grumpies are setting in, and maybe you've already said something mean, you feel yourself spiraling out of control, just walk away, take a little break, reconnect with yourself. Just take a few deep breaths, but realign with your most radiant self, and again, get back to your intentions of coming from an open heart and really living from the space that you want to be living from in that moment. Number three, don't be afraid to start over. If you feel yourself getting grumpy with people, or you're snapping at people that you love, take a break and ask them if it's okay to start over. Give those people who you love, and maybe you just said something mean to that you didn't really mean, give them a hug. Ask them permission to start over, and give yourself permission to start again. In every instance, we have the opportunity to begin again, so take that. Another idea for getting back to your radiant path is having a mantra ready. Choosing love in this moment. Have that mantra that is pre-programmed into your brain. I choose love right now. I choose to enjoy every moment. Say that to yourself when you feel your emotions and your upset taking over. Another really powerful exercise is just giving someone a hug. That action of giving a hug, receiving and giving love in that moment can sometimes be what you really need and are feeling out of control about. You just are looking for love, and that can help reconnect you to your radiant path. Another idea that I got from my grandma is that when you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So if you feel yourself getting really grumpy, before you say those unkind words, those words that can be weapons, just please take a breath instead. I know I have to work on this because I tend to be a talker and have lots to say. So if I can just take a breath and not injure people with my words, that's best for me and for them. And finally, forgive yourself and forgive other people. We all have moments of grumpiness and moodiness and upset that happens. Forgive yourself for having that moment, for mistreating people that you love, and ask for their forgiveness as well. And you know you'll have people around you, people who you love deeply, who will say unkind words to you in their own moments of grumpiness. So be quick to forgive them as well. Give them a hug. Good luck with everything. I wish you all of the best in your family vacations this summer, or traveling, or all of those hard days when you tend to be susceptible to grumpiness. And I wish you the best luck of getting back to your radiant path. Peace and blessings.